Jason here, just coming at you with a couple of updates before the show. Coming at you in the new year now. So some updates from 2024. We have released 60 hours of the main show. And on top of that, we've released 20 hours of bonus content. Now that's the mutinies as well as the dubious knowledges that I do with Corey. So it was a spectacular year on that front from releasing content. On top of that, we also have 18 Patreon supporters right now, and I can't thank you enough. It's because of those Patreon supporters that we are still able to push out this content and push out this show, and it just, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Now, an update on the show is we are looking to wrap up the Jewel of the Indigo Isles by the end of this summer, if not early fall. So that's fantastic, and I can't wait for you to hear the wrap up and the stuff that happens in book 3. It is wild and insane. What are we going to do after that? The plan right now is to move on to Sky King's Tomb. We are going to take our adventures and move them from the high seas to the deep, deep dark and do some dwarven shenanigans with dwarven history. But we're going to make it special because we're going to add Battle Zoo stuff. That's ancestries, classes. There's potentially going to be an Eldamon trainer or an elemental avatar in our party. Who knows? We don't know. I know, but I'm not going to let you know. So here's what I'm going to do. If we can move those Patreon supporters from 18 to 25, I will give you some deep dives into some of the plans that I have for Sky King's Tomb. Now, nothing is going to be spoilery. This is more like GM planning. If that's something that interests you, let's get the Patreon supporters up to 25, and then I can peel back the curtain a little bit and show you some of the stuff that I have planned from a GM perspective. Don't worry, the players are not allowed to listen to that episode, so don't you worry. Last but not least, if you haven't heard, I was diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma back in October. So that's kind of why some of our release schedule has slowed down a bit, why we've taken a break from recording and releasing episodes in December. I am still going through chemotherapy right now. So as this shouldn't impact our release, hoping to let it not. But if we miss a week here or there, now you know why. I've put the messages out on BlueSky and into our Discord. So if you're in those places, you've already seen that. You've already heard that. But I know not everybody's on BlueSky and not everybody's in our Discord. So that's what's happening. And that's kind of why we took a break in December. And on top of that, just a fair warning that in case we miss a week or two of episodes in the future, it's also kind of why we haven't released the last episode for Dubious Knowledge, just because chemotherapy is taking some scheduling stuff. So, all right. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you so much, Patreon supporters. If we can get up 7 more, get up to 25, I'll release a special episode peeling back and going through some of the plans I have as a GM for Sky King's Tomb. But anyway, on with the show.
Hello, dear readers, and welcome back to another issue of the Indigo Insider. We continue a look into the city of Rumplank. Rumplank's capital district is the home of its monarchy and a few bureaucrats who keep Rumplank's infrastructure running smoothly, while the rest of the city parties away. It's named for the Battle of Rosewater, a terrible but glorious conflict that occurred at the height of the Rumplank Renaissance, when tall, featherless invaders sailed into the harbor with every design to conquer and subjugate the freedom-loving Rumplankers. Poppy von Barnacle led the defense of Rumplank, which consisted primarily of her own crew, along with a few hardy lads and lasses from what was then still just a small village. Though they were outnumbered and under-equipped, Poppy's tactical acumen saw the Rumplankers win the day. In the wake of the bloody week-long siege, Poppy understood that Rumplank stood little chance against potential waves of future invaders without at least a modicum of city-scale planning and military training. She also knew she wouldn't be around forever to defend the Rumplankers, many of whom were totally unfamiliar with the travails of war. To ensure the safety of future generations, the gilded pirate exercised her vast wealth, the talent of her wizardly companion Erohosko the Red, and the muscles of her crew to construct Castle Rumplank, Rosewater Keep, and the sturdy stone walls surrounding these centers of power. These edifices remain to this day and are the heart of Rumplank's political powers and modest organized defenses. Though the city could surely not withstand an all-out assault on its shores without considerable outside aid, the Rumplank garrison has ably deflected the few minor conflicts that have occurred in the time since Poppy's departure. Thankfully for Rumplank, no clashes have yet compared to the infamous Battle of Rosewater.
Welcome back to the 25 North podcast. It's me, your GM, your host. I'm Jason. How's it hanging? What's happening? What are people up to? My crew's here. What's happening?
It's happening.
What's happening? Sometimes everything is happening.
Uh-huh.
There are other times where nothing's happening. This is one of those moments where we're right dead in the center.
Between something and nothing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some would argue that's something, but I think they're arguing too hard.
I think that's how I spent most of my 20s.
Yeah, by the time the listeners hear this, Jackson will have had a birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I'll be 28.
So young. And your fiance is younger.
Hey.
Yep.
But
By 2 years.
So let me ask you this, Jackson.
Oh boy.
With a birthday so close to Thanksgiving, do you still go for a birthday cake?
Yeah, so there's like a standard birthday quote unquote cake that I get. It's a more of a pie. It's a chocolate eclair pie, which is this like French vanilla pudding mixed with Cool Whip on graham crackers with chocolate icing. And that is included in the array of pies at Thanksgiving, like with pumpkin pie and all that other stuff.
Pumpkin and apple and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's generally like my favorite dessert. So I always get it for my birthday. And because they fall so close to each other with my birthday and Thanksgiving, we just wrap it all into one big occasion.
Holy shit. I just remembered that I have Ben & Jerry's in the freezer.
Oh, lucky man.
Does this eclair cake pass the sniff test for Rachel? Is this
that sounds
something
great.
you would consider?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
I
not
saw
really a
your eyes
pie.
light up a
It's a
little bit
fake
while he
pie.
was describing it, so I
Yeah,
wanted to make
anything
sure.
with chocolatey pudding.
It's
My
pretty
question
good.
though is, do they put a candle in it for you at least? Do they light it on fire?
It depends.
It's really not a
I've had
birthday
that
if they're not lighting things on fire.
Did they more as a kid?
More as a kid, yeah. Less as an adult.
It's
Could
okay.
just torch the whole top layer.
The
Sorry, I'm
birthday
thinking about
cake-
fire now.
I mean, as you should. It's okay though. The birthday cake my mom's making for him this year is going to have candles on it.
Okay, good.
Because she's making him a red velvet birthday cake while she makes herself a cheesecake for her birthday.
You know, if I had a choice, I'd probably go with Tres Leches
A Pete Supreme. Good birthday cake right there.
or tiramisu.
Oh,
It's the one with coffee, right?
but also it's
See?
chocolate.
Yeah, but coffee is...
But the
I'm a
chocolate, the coffee helps make the chocolate stronger.
I'm a sucker for like a butter pecan with like a really light cream cheese icing.
Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds good too. Or
See,
pecan
I like
pie. Just straight up pecan pie.
Oh, yeah. I like a lot of cakes. It's the icing that generally is the thing that
Yeah.
makes you not like
it
a
can be
cake.
a lot.
It can be too rich.
Yeah. I like
I'm
it
sick
where
of-
it's like fluffy and very, very light on the sweetness.
Oh yeah.
Side note, as somebody who has talked about his inability to bake quite extensively, made some brownies recently.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Honestly, only a little bit gritty. Not bad. I was able to eat all of them.
Were they green brownies or just regular brownies?
Just regular brownies.
Okay.
Yeah, I struggle to make even the most basic of things. Sometimes it's easier to leave cannabinoids out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my baking skills are bad.
Like, how bad, my man? What do you mean?
One of my mother's favorite stories to tell is I would have been like 15. My sister would have been turning 13. And for her birthday, my mom took my sister and some of her friends to the movies. And while she was gone, myself and my childhood friend Kayla decided to make brownies for my sister. She loved them for her birthday. These things literally had the taste and texture of sandpaper. I followed those instructions exactly. That was one of the early precursors. I made a cheesecake once, like a no-bake cheesecake. It went moldy in the fridge overnight. Like, yeah, me and like baked goods, confectionery, don't usually line up. My cookies are either undercooked or overcooked, even if I stand there.
That's wild.
Yeah,
First,
but
You're cursed. Your baking
Yeah.
is cursed, my man.
I can give you an exact steak however you want it. So
You got that. You have the steak game on lockdown, but heaven
I
forbid
can
you need a
cook, I
chocolate chip
can't
cookie.
bake. And I think it's because baking's a little bit too exact of a science for me.
Nah, man,
I'll
I can
say that, but yeah, I feel like you don't really have to be that exact.
Yeah, like I can. Jackson has seen it. I call it free flow jazz whenever I'm in a kitchen and I cook dinners and stuff.
Well,
That's
That's
how it
kind of
works.
how I've been doing all my meals recently. Last night, I chopped up a bunch of potatoes, and that was my start. And then I realized I had a couple of poblano peppers and an onion, so I threw those in a pan after dicing them. And then I added tahini,
Ooh.
and then I added ground beef, and then I added like a beef and broccoli seasoning pack, hot sauce, soy, a bunch of salt and pepper, and then I essentially made like a really heavily modified shepherd's pie with it.
Nice.
Yeah, so you never know what you're going to get with freeform cooking.
Yeah. I go into the kitchen. I bring out my meal. I made tonight a tortellini soup, which was really delicious. And Jackson had 2 bowls of it. It's one of his favorites.
I'm
I
resisting soup season still.
I lived my best Corey life tonight, and I had a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've been out of cereal for like a week and a half. I think about it a lot.
Had some CT crunch for dinner.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yum.
So, favorite Thanksgiving pie, real quick. Favorite pie that your family has at Thanksgiving.
Pumpkin
Oh,
pie.
fuck. Yeah.
Aside from the chocolate eclair pie that I normally go for, pumpkin pie is my go-to Thanksgiving pie.
Yeah, it's got to be pumpkin pie. With my family, we'll get the Costco pumpkin pies.
Oh, heck yeah.
Those hit the
things
spot. If
slap.
it's not that one, it's a Costco apple pie instead. We'll do both of those, one of each. We'll have it there. It's great. Pairs well with the ham that my aunt makes, or she says she makes. In actuality, she got it made from HEB and just said yes.
I am also a fan of pumpkin pie, but if on the rare occasion it's available, I have seen strawberry rhubarb at the family table before.
Yeah.
That's so
Or-
good.
Or like a really good lemon meringue if it's done properly. But pumpkin, it's that seasonal pie, just like a really
Yeah.
good apple pie.
Yes. I was going to say that apple's my go-to. Like
Apple's
a
really good.
like a Dutch apple that has the streusel on top,
Oh yeah.
not
Yeah,
the crust on
that-
top, the streusel.
The-
Does it have a
bacon-
different name if it has a streusel instead of a crust?
It's
Does
Dutch
it become
apple.
a crumble? Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's
just
the Dutch.
Dutch.
Okay.
I'm baking some apples this week because I have some brown sugar and cinnamon that I bought, and was like, I just want to bake some apples and serve it with some ice cream and have a good time with it.
Oh,
So
French
while
vanilla?
I'm really enjoying this conversation, can we rush through the next combat or two? Because now I am hungry. No,
Well-
you have no cereal.
I don't. but I do have some apple cinnamon bread.
Oh, that sounds
I've been working
delicious
through.
too.
It is fantastic. I've been making French toast with it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Want some?
Coupled
What
with
about you, Rachel?
the genuine Canadian syrup.
I eat it's like a chocolate pudding pie. It's not as fancy as the one Jackson described, but that's what my grandma had to make because I refuse to eat any of the fruit pies because I don't like baked fruit.
Fair.
Unless, yeah. So,
Fair. All
Nobody
right.
else in my family liked pumpkins. Knowing that there was one at Thanksgiving was always good because unless there was somebody there that wasn't part of the immediate family, it means that I got however much I wanted that night. Whatever was left, I got to take. So yeah, pumpkins. A
pie
champ.
for breakfast the next day is the best part about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Dude, Thanksgiving sandwiches, like
Yes.
leftover sandwiches, or you
I'm
put some
thinking-
turkey and some stuffing on the sandwich. That's
I'm
where it's at.
thinking of that Friends episode with the Thanksgiving sandwich. Oh my
With
god.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey's sandwich. Oh man.
Ladyfingers. Yum.
It kills me. I don't think Jackson's seen Friends.
Doesn't age
It doesn't
the
su-
best.
It doesn't. There's
mean-
some episodes that are great though.
I've seen a couple episodes, just not like a bulk of it.
The fountain from Friends is the same fountain from Hocus Pocus.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Hocus Pocus
Aw.
came 3 years beforehand.
That's crazy. Oh fuck. Also, a quick movie update. Found a new movie Jackson hasn't seen. Home Alone. If I haven't told you guys this, he hasn't seen Home Alone. Any of them.
Wow.
You only have to see the first two, right? The rest of them can be
Yeah,
ignored.
the
Yes.
rest of them we skipped,
Yeah.
but he hasn't seen the first one.
The first one's the better one.
Fuck do you watch during Christmas?
Do you watch Christmas Story?
We primarily watch the stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Oh,
Reindeer.
that's okay. That's classic.
Mhm.
Classic.
Jack
Classic.
Frost.
What about and Charlie Brown?
Yep.
Charlie Brown
Merry
Christmas.
Yeah, we
Snowman.
that-
Mm-hmm.
Frosty. not just Snowman. I guess I could use his full name.
Snowman.
Yeah, Frosty.
Yeah, you're watching
What-
Jack Frost, the movie about the
The
What
stop
else?
motion
snowman.
Frosty's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
This.
whenever my sister's in town, Elf is on a lot.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. The Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
More recently, due to my niece having just a full-on addiction to that movie.
I really enjoy the Santa Claus.
Same with the Grinch, all three iterations of it. So,
There's only one iteration, really.
Yeah.
listen, Jim Carrey did do well as the Grinch. It was everything else about that movie that was not great.
Well, you know what else wasn't great?
My
Vesuvius almost
performance in the
dying.
last bat.
Yeah. Vesuvius almost dying.
Boy,
Well, you hit him butt good with that fire ray.
I made it count.
You did.
But that
I
was your
once-
only contribution to the combat.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine. There's more combats later.
That and it's having to spend an action to keep you restrained. So you did chew up its actions.
See, I effectively gave it the slowed condition. You're welcome.
And you lured Timothy in close enough to heal it.
Yeah, totally.
Well, that's what happened last time. Yeah, the party made it through further along in the desert, following the paths, and decided to rest for the night. Still, it was their watch, and Rachel had rolled a natural 1 on that perception check to notice the oncoming drill worm, which you guys still don't know is a drill worm.
I guess it was pretty worm-like, now that you
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, I used pretty much every other adjective to describe it, I think.
But combat was a little rough, but you made it through. Now it is the next day, and I'm going to need another survival check if you want to track your enemies.
I got this. Boop. I just posting that so I can read it.
Yeah, that's the 2 tracks of track moving at full speed, which is great.
Yeah, I rolled like that, though.
Okay.
Not that I
Anybody
would know
else? Anybody else?
Let me see if I can. I don't think I've got.
I can give it a shot. I'm pretty sure I've got good survival skills.
My survival's a 12.
Well, not with that roll.
Well, Vesuviac agrees with me.
Yeah. You guys have lost the trail. You don't know where it's at.
Fuck.
We go this way.
Hold on, let me try. Let me see if I can do anything.
I do have a spell. I just remembered.
Oh, thank God.
There you go.
Where did that spell go? Show the way. I'm going to cast it.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. You just have to move your speed to 3/4 instead of half speed. Cool.
That's fine.
All right, great. So you're bopping along with following the path now that Vesuviac and with some medical or magical assistance was able to find it once more, and you're very, very shortly into the day. Like, it's only been like an hour or two before you come across the remains. You come across some remains. It's pretty gruesome. There's a bunch of like crushed equipment, bits of bone, some feathers, hair, and the salt flat is stained red with blood. Clearly the remains of a group of travelers that's along the path that you've been following. Now, it's unclear whether these were the kidnappers or their victims, as the predators here have pretty much devoured the corpses, and what remains is unrecognizable. But, I mean, perhaps a clue to the identity of the predators is nearby, in the form of the undisturbed body of some sort of greyhound crossed with a lizard. It possesses rock brown skin, double jointed legs, and these wicked claws.
I would like to make a knowledge metagaming or an applicable knowledge skilling game.
Let's see here. Sure. Why don't you roll me a secret recall knowledge check?
Cool.
But I will let Vesuviac know that you can tell this, Vesuviac, that the blood here, or actually no, just go ahead, make me a secret medicine check.
Secret? Okay.
Yeah.
Where's medicine?
And no, Zaba, you're not sure what the creature is.
This is a fucked up dog.
All right, Vesuviac, you can tell that the blood here was shed less than a day ago.
Okay.
I have something, actually, funnily enough, called Spirit Seeker. I don't know if this will work here. I want to try this, though. Though it says within the last minute. I don't think.
No, this
don't
thing's
think
been
it'll
dead a
work.
bit longer than that.
Yeah. If it wasn't a day ago or something like that, I could have maybe tried it.
Could have talked to the worm.
It didn't speak our language.
Yeah, it doesn't speak a language. Oh, the dog wouldn't have spoken a language either. This
Yeah. Fair.
dogs speak dog. I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh, shit.
Regardless of okay. The spirit. Yeah, it's a magical thing. So like we'll just say like the spell or the skill allows for the creature to actually like telepathically answer your questions.
Damn. But it's been longer than a minute, apparently,
for
since
sure.
this thing died, so
It's
I
like,
can't use it. Damn it!
It's like speak with dead, but for animals.
And
yes.
it's also within like
And
the
it's a
last
skill.
minute.
And it's a skill. It's not a spell.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
that's
But I was
cool.
like, oh, I want to use this. Ding dong, can't use it.
Give me. I want the whole party here.
Okay.
I want you all to give me. Oh, let's see here. Survival checks, and if you're not trained in survival, I'll take a perception check.
I'll do a perception.
Secret?
Yes, please.
Okay. Secret.
I feel like that was a hot rock.
It was a hot rock because you, Zaba, and you, Timothy, both notice as Syl and Vesuviac are looking over the remains here. You both happen to look up at the horizon that's ahead of you, and you can see it coming towards you. This cloud of white. Like the dunes up ahead are giving way to what basically is this. The winds have kicked up a bunch of salt from the ground, and it's coming towards you. Basically, it's a salt storm instead of a sandstorm. And it's big, and it looks mean, and it's coming towards you fast.
Oh shit.
We need to find shelter.
Hey, salt storm incoming.
Yes, this looks like bad time. Let's find cave or something.
Yeah, no joke.
Can Zaba use his superior height and knowledge and just generally being better than the rest of the party to look for a cave?
So here's what you can do. So you can tell, since you were able to see this in advance, I will allow you to basically manufacture some shelter or find some shelter. So if you're going to try to manufacture something yourself with what you have, it'll be either athletics, crafting, or survival. But if you're trying to like do something else, just let me know what it is, and I'll let you know what that DC is.
And this thing's coming fast?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You got about 5 rounds.
Zaba won't ask permission. First action, we'll reach into the bag and pull out the largest of tents that they're carrying. And
Timothy will help.
just start building it.
Yeah.
All
right.
Yep.
So yeah, athletics or survival or crafting, whatever is higher for you.
Zaba will build this with fury and strength and athletics.
And I think I can throw out a DC in the chat. Give me a second.
Okay.
I wonder. I was gonna say, like, oh, maybe I could help out with making sure, like, I guess the area that we choose will have the least amount of sand. If I like doing like a nature check, like surveying.
Zaba's building it right on top of the corpses.
That's
We might learn something from them.
yeah. Well, they're really yucky. Gross.
That didn't
Are we
happen.
all allowed to roll, or is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oops, I have my secret still.
Oh my god. God hates me.
Yeah. We're not very good at this.
Did you guys not camp as children? I said
No.
put eggs in the ground.
We're trying to peg a tent down in sand.
Well, unfortunately, that wind is starting to pick up and blow, and Zaba, your tent blows away.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Sorry.
You're going to die in this storm due to ineptitude.
No, the fuck we're not.
We've got more tents over here.
Can
Hello?
I
Second
do
tent.
a nature check to
Sure.
see about?
Yeah, you
maybe,
guys are
like,
gonna have to try again. But yeah, if you nature check for what?
a nature check to see if there's any place in particular that would be best suited to protect us from the oncoming storm, like naturally.
Sure. Yeah, I'll let you roll a secret nature check,
Okay.
but the rest of you can roll the one of those checks up above. If you have a lore, by the way, if you have desert lore, which I don't know if anybody does.
Oh, dude, I have farming lore. I have battleground lore.
Timothy has sand lore.
Yes, the forbidden sand lore.
Vesuviac is not doing well on this one.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go, Syl and Zaba.
Did it?
We just needed to distract Timothy with some loose sand while we
Thanks.
built the
Timothy, you are looking around you, and you know that the rocks that you camped at would be great, but that's a hike
Down.
back.
Yeah.
So, and by the time you turn around,
There's
Sil
heads up.
and Zaba have erected and reinforced one of the tents.
Okay, well, good to know I was needed. That's great. Shit, let's get the fuck in.
Zaba's just digging down inside the tent. Full rabbit or foxhole.
All right. Well, that's great because with those 2 critical successes, you managed to go ahead and really reinforce this and make it through without any issue.
Hell yeah.
But
Nice.
here's the issue. Here's the unfortunate side effect of this is you need to re-roll the trail.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's fine. Was there a button for it, or do I roll it from my sheet?
Just roll here. Or this.
Oh, even with my spell, I lose it. I believe that one lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, your spell lasts for 8 hours? Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're fine then.
Well,
You're fine.
Zaba also refines the trail.
Yeah, but you know what? With that critical success, Saba, I'll give you this information. After you guys take down the tent and are moving along, following the path, right before midday hits, right before the high sun hits, you can tell something strange is happening to the trail that you're following. The entire group, you remember yesterday, started really clustered together. But it seems like now there's multiple smaller groups that have broken off from the larger one. And these footprints indicate that there is some pacing back and forth and might show signs of a scuffle. So there might be some, trouble in paradise, so to speak.
It seems passage through here is not so easy.
Does it look like the kind of scuffle as of monsters attacking the traffickers, or does it look like something more concentrated?
It seems more like interpersonal group.
Oh, okay.
Conflict.
Arguing within, not even a third party necessarily.
Correct.
Okay.
This is good news. They are killing each other.
Shit.
Or killing
Not me.
the prisoners, maybe?
Yeah.
Eh, they will keep the 2 special ones alive longest.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm not as concerned about the royals as I was about everyone else, but hopefully they're okay too.
Yeah,
I mean,
did
we
they
still-
take anybody we like?
I mean, the king didn't know. He doesn't care enough about his subjects to know who was taken, but
I mean, we
It's
still don't
fair.
know why they were
Yeah.
taken.
Well,
There has to be
there's
some
going
reason.
to be blood sacrifice, 100%.
We're having this conversation
Probably.
while we walk.
Oh, for sure.
When, back home before I came up here, we would open portals and send, incubi through, and they would, seduce some people, and we bring them back, we chain them to a plinth, use their energy to summon something wild, and then just let it free down in the hills.
Well, that's exactly what my point is. You mentioned a plinth. There isn't a plinth around here. There's no notable scenes of worship that we've passed aside from that electric tower, but that was locked down by those beasts that we
Oh, it
talked through.
probably under the sand.
I mean, they
Would
did
be,
find some
but-
weird statues outside of town when this all started, so their site is probably not above ground anymore.
What if they're also not sacrifices? What if they're just kidnapping them because it's bargaining chips? The others are expendable, but the 2 royals, the ones that the king and queen would probably do anything for, and the kidnappers know that we had the jewel, probably.
Is a lot of work to transport large group of prisoners across a desert.
Yep. That's exactly why I don't think they're just killing their prisoners willy-nilly as we come out here.
Obviously not.
These honestly look to me more like signs of an internal power struggle.
there is one way to find out, and that is not kill next cultist.
True.
Yeah.
We could interrogate him.
Do they blow themselves up?
They haven't yet. They just keep getting consumed by fiery oozes and whatnot.
Oh yeah, the ghost.
This is a good sign.
Yeah.
Give me that fortitude save, folks.
I don't like
Huh.
that.
I'm pretty sure that I'm immune to whatever this is.
So there are a lot of single-digit rolls.
God damn it. God damn it.
Weak tummy Vesuviac comes in again.
You've
Well,
infected me. It's because I started dating you. You've infected me. You pass up your weak tummy to me. What the fuck?
Well, Zaba, you are, in fact, immune to this. You're totally fine. Because, like I said, this is the high point of... This is high noon. The high point of the sun. Where the glare of the sunlight off the bright desert... off the bright white desert salt flats is making it really tough for the other three to see. Zaba, you're fine. You got this. You know this.
As
But,
soon as Zaba notices the other three struggling, he definitely spends the next 40 minutes just shit-talking Vesuviac for being a fire dragon who can't handle the desert.
And the reason why I wanted you to roll this
No, boy.
is because for what's coming up next, the three of you are going to be considered dazzled for the entire fight.
I hate it here.
Gross.
That sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
But Zaba, while the rest of the party are dealing with the dazzled condition from that midday sun glare, you notice up ahead what happens to be a sight for sore eyes among the expansive salt flats that you've been walking. More of those same plants that you found on the very first day with those colorful pods.
Hey, I found more of those special plant thingies.
The
I
ones that
forget
are
what you said
sometimes
they do,
carnivorous.
but
Yeah, be careful with
they are
those.
the plants that eat people.
Mhm.
All right. Do we want water or whatever goodies they have, or do we just want to detour again?
I want to get out of this fucking desert.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see them well. Timothy,
Yeah,
was
neither
there
can I.
some way to know the difference between them?
I mean, Timothy would
think
have
so.
remembered it because I was told those differences. As the player, uber forgot because for a second I thought I wasn't going to see them again.
we don't need water, right? We just were
No.
at that place. Why don't we just avoid them?
But there may be magic treasures inside.
I could check if there's magic treasures. I can.
Can you, Timothy? It's really bright out here. I don't know about you, but checking things is not top priority right now for me.
Obviously, it's not.
Do
But
you guys not have the goggles?
Oh, right. Goggles.
the goggles that are super helping us out right now. Yeah.
So we should put those on our eyes? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
They do look cool around your neck, but on the eyes more practical.
If it's practical versus style, I don't know.
Alright, but, I am fine, but I acquiesce to you.
Have we seen any tracks or anything leading into these shrubs?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, they went straight through. We have to go check it out.
They went straight through them and nobody else is dead?
I can't tell from here. I go check it out.
Oh God.
Saba's
Bring
gonna
one of
start
us with
walking.
you.
Okay. So hold on. Let me just want to make sure I get the right. All right. Zaba, you get closer. You're about maybe 100 or so feet from this patch. And then something flies towards you. And let me something from the, where is it here? From the foliage fires hot, and it comes flying towards you.
I cut it out of the air. Hi-ya.
Super cool.
And I need to take a look at what is this circumstance. And you get hit by one of these pods.
Ouch.
it's just like a pot of salt. So it doesn't really hurt all that bad or anything. It's just that it smacks you right in the shoulder.
Yes.
Bland. As Timothy was correct, and you do notice that among these water weeds are 3 of the pistol weeds that Timothy told you about. Like to mimic water weeds, but aren't. And because these things are actual creatures instead of plants. And let me go ahead and just put everybody into combat.
Oh boy.
Here comes the one. Here comes the one.
Here he comes. Oh.
Not quite.
And let me go ahead and give you 3 the dazzled condition.
Thanks. I love it.
Or you can put it on yourself if you...
How does one put it on themselves?
Right-click your token, and it brings up the icons on the side. The top one on the right-hand side is the signed status effects.
I gotcha.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Vesuviac, once again, you are the first one to react as Zaba's hit by this pod.
Yeah. These things are pretty far away is the issue.
Yes, they are.
So I think Vesuviac is going to take his first action. Oh, game's paused. I cannot move. I'm going to take my first 2 actions to move side by side with Zaba, and then use my 3rd action to cast Guidance on Zaba.
Very nice. Well, one of these creatures is going to get into... Or can you... It's going to try to move forward. And then is going to go ahead, throw out, attempt another pod. And also at Zaba, since Zaba was the first one to move up and do anything. But not like that. That is going to be a big ol' whiff.
This is good.
And we go to Zaba.
All right. So, seeing as these things are shooting things at me, I'm not super keen on it. So, I'm going to move up, stride action, 35 feet. I believe that's right. Let me just measure it, because everything is very precise. Oh, I got another 5er. And then I'm going to charge. I'm just going to use this. Which one do I want? I don't need to barrel, so I'll just make a sudden charge, which will put me base right where I need to be, even if there is any difficult terrain, thanks to my juicy barbarian strength, to be in contact with 2 of the 3 plants in the midst of this water weed. I'm walking away now.
No way in. No way out.
I'm going to swing at the one to the north. Not that it's done anything in particular to me at this point, but just because it exists.
Man, you got that delicious guidance, too.
I do have some delicious guidance that I'm going to throw on there. Swinging at a plus 18. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, unless it's a 4.
Yeah. Damn.
God, I roll bad.
Natural 4 is not going to help.
All right, I am here to eat some damage now.
God
all right.
Damn it. All right, well, Timothy.
Oh, no, it's the pistol weeds.
I am sorry.
Go. No, you're fine. Now that Zaba's in the range of its whip, that's what it's going to do. It's going to attempt to whip him. Whip him good. For 11. And then with its whip, it's going to attempt to knock Zaba down for its second action. There we go. Athletics. And it critically failed, so it falls prone. And for its third action, it's going to stand up. And do you want to use your reactive strike? Because it used a move action. Yeah, and you're on mute.
I do, actually. I was over here mutedly asking if that movement would trigger. So I will swing down on it. That's a 10. Okay, that'll do it. It's
That
27 overall. Excellent.
25.
Alright, that's not bad. And just in case there's any elemental stuff going on, That is 6 points of fire damage.
No, there's no elemental stuff, but you know that your sword is cutting through this plant and really easily. So it seems to be doing a bit more damage than your sword normally would.
Cool. Saba loves that.
Okay, Timothy, now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Hi, I'm here now. And I am going to move. I am going to spend 2 actions moving up. And honestly, I think Timothy sees that, there's not much else he can really do other than too far away to really do too much help out. I'm gonna spend my last action to kind of move up closer. I think that is... Yeah. Is that all of my actions? Hold up, one moment. I'm just trying to make sure of my movement speed. Because wouldn't you believe it, I forget this shit half the time.
You got 30, so you can move 90.
Yes. Come on.
One more
Press
square.
my mouse. All right, there we go. Now we're good. I have moved. I am ready to help.
So,
All right. I will drop into my stance, and then I will just start moving. So 2 movements brings me up next to Vesuviac. Halfway there. Done.
and living on a prayer.
Yeah.
This thing is going to move up. So the pistol weed goes. The third one's going to move on up next to, or within 10 feet of Zaba and attempt to whip him as well. Ooh, that might... Oh, it's not a crit.
Not a crit.
So it whips you another 12 damage. And again, it's going to attempt to wrap that vine around your leg and knock you down. And it falls prone. It critically fails again.
These weeds are silly. The tune-up fight Zalba needed. He's been kind of down on himself.
Okay, Vesuviac, you're up.
Okay. Honestly, Zaba looks like he's having a great time, so I'm just gonna take another 2 actions to get up next to Timothy.
Hey.
Then I'm gonna use my 3rd action to raise a shield, just on the off chance that someone might want to ruin my day.
All right. Well, pistol weed number 1 is going to do what they do because they're dumb plants.
How dare.
13 on the die is a hit for a whip of 15. Oh, big numbers there. That rolled max.
All right, after these multiple rounds of hit damage, I'm still above Timothy's max HP, so I'm okay.
And it's going to attempt to try to trip you.
It's been going great for them.
Another crit fail. And it'll stand. But you
And I'll
used
hit
your...
it with my sword.
No, you used your reaction already. On the first one.
Oh, yeah, which acts immediately after my turn. Okay.
Yeah. But your turn starts now, so you get your reactions back.
Cool. Well, I'm going to...
There's one that's prone right in front of you. And then there's the one you hit.
There is a prone one. I do like a nice bonus because it's prone.
Yeah.
Zaba... And Zaba is an alpha predator, so he will target the one that's on the ground and try and chop it off at the roots. 2 action, vicious swing.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh my god. There's a critical hit on a vicious swing.
Cool. Been a while. It's been a while. Everything's going on. Alright, that is 62 points of damage.
Oh my god.
4 of which is...
And it's... If it wasn't already off guard, it is now.
4 of which was void damage.
Well, doesn't really matter because your sword is what it's weak to.
Well,
And this thing, yeah, you took out... Oh, you almost killed it in one shot from max to minimal.
alright. Well, I will use my final action to swing on it again since it's laying on the ground just so easily chopped. But it's a 2, that's not going to do it at all.
2 crew, but it's not a crit miss. That
It's
tells you
not.
anything.
I'm too good for that. Alright, that's Zaba. Give me some more whipping.
More whipping and more tripping.
Yeah, whip
We'll
me
see if
more
it happens.
pistol weed, daddy.
Well, the whip hits for 12. Let's see if the trip hit. 13 is a regular failure.
I was hoping it was going to go prone again, and I was just going to kill that plant by knocking it, with simply hitting it with the tax of opportunity.
And it's going to try to whip you with the maximum map. And that's a critical fail. Dumb plants. All right, Timothy.
Dumb plants. Well, Timothy's gonna get closer to these dumb plants so it can actually help out a little bit. Let's move. If my fucking mouse will work with me. God damn it. I'm gonna spend one action to at least get a little bit closer. Now that I'm within 30 feet of one of these plants, I am going to throw my spear at it.
The prone one.
Yeah, at the prone one. The one that Zaba's been doing work on.
Yep.
Alright. Roll. Oh, why did I roll twice? Hello? Oh, fuck. Right, I forgot about the bear.
Because you're dazzled.
God damn it. Alright, I recall my spear. I grumble over the fact that I missed both because of that. Oh, god damn it. And
Still, you're up.
Yep.
I think my whole turn is just moving forward. Almost there. Done.
All right, Mr. Pistolweed's going to stand up and get blasted by Zaba, I'm assuming. Hey, and guess what? He's still off guard even though he's standing because of the critical specialization on that sword.
This is all good news, as I do strike it with my sword. Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, that's basically what you have to roll to miss.
Yeah, that seems about right.
That's a two crew.
Yeah.
Two crew.
Twos and 18s tonight. Nothing in between.
And a miss on the pistol whip. And one more pistol whip. And a critical fail. Natural 1. These plants are dumb. Vesuviac, you're up.
Okay, Vesuviac is going to... we're going to move one action, take a second action to draw my scimitar.
I was going to say fireball?
Nah, fireball's too risky, but actually, yeah, you did bring up a good point. Instead of the scimitar, I have fire rays that are effectively infinite, so I'm just going to shoot one of those. Okay, I did get past the dazzle. Let's go.
And that's a hit. Holy cow, all those D6s.
Ain't no kill like overkill, right? It's 30 points of fire damage.
The prone one?
The one that's second from the south.
Okay, so not the prone. Oh, the one right in front. Okay. Ooh! Basically took it down to half. Almost half health. Two-thirds health.
I like this.
Yeah.
All right, well, that pistol weed, seeing Vesuviac just hit it, it doesn't like that. It's going to attempt to throw some salt pods at Vesuviac. And that's a miss, but hey, it used a ranged attack in Zaba's range. Oh, you already used your reaction. All right.
I did use that.
One more salt pod. Natural 2. Last salt pod. Natural 6. But these things are so dumb.
Oh, we're doing great.
Zaba, you're up.
So, first time, I'm hoping that something's about to happen. I'm swinging on the one in the south.
Oh, I know exactly what you're thinking is going to happen.
Oh,
Hey, buddy. Natural 20.
let's go. All right, well, let's do the damage. And a long, long time ago, Zaba took a little feat, presuming that kills it.
It did. It's dead.
Cool. Well, I'm going to swing straight through with Cleave and make a secondary strike at full attack bonus against this guy.
Yeah, by spending your reaction.
By spending my reaction, that's all right. And Vesuviac softened him up, so if I roll high enough, could be good night for this guy as well.
Yeah, no multiple attack penalty.
Not quite. I think I needed, a 15 instead of a 14?
A 16, but yeah.
Close. All right.
Close.
Regular damage. 18 overall. 3 of which is void.
All right. Well, again, that slashing's doing some work because it took more than that. And you got 2 more actions.
Oh, wow. That's craziness. I need to kill things next to other things more often. All right. Second attack, this one with multiple attack penalty. Or, no, why would I? I'll use an exacting strike instead so that it has no... Or so the next one's done at the same attack penalty.
Yes. If you miss.
If I miss.
But you
Which I
hit.
do not.
But you hit.
At 33. Much better roll. 5 points of Sonic.
All right. And it's barely hanging on. Like the loneliest of branches is still up.
All right. Well, Sub is having fun being a hedge trimmer, so might as well take the wild extra strike.
It looks like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree.
Oh my.
Oh, these plants. Zaba loves them. He needed this fight. That's another hit.
Another hit.
Oh, bad on the rolls, though.
Doesn't matter, though, dude.
Yeah, 20 points overall.
More than that because of the slashing. But it's dead.
It's dead. And that's Zaba's turn.
The last standing plant. Can it succeed where all the others failed? It's going to attempt to whip. And it's going to whip for 11 damage.
It's like no attempt to make me nay-nay. And
That's
then
gonna
drop
attempt to
it
make
low.
nay-nay.
Oh, no.
Hey, guess what? It really failed. And it spends its last action standing up. But the cleave did work, so it doesn't even matter because the cleave did work. Timothy,
Done
you're
that for a
up.
long time.
Cool. All right. Plant's getting closer to dead. Let's see if I can help out with it. Timothy's gonna at least like move a little bit just so we can get closer to it or just have better vision on it. I'm gonna target it. I'm gonna try to strike it again. Might as well because there's nothing left. If Timothy does no damage to this thing, so be it. He knows Zaba and Vesuviac have it. Oh my god, I hit! And
Even over the conceal.
oh my god, it's a Christmas miracle. Ah! A whole 7 damage. I recall back my spear.
So you move, you threw, and you got one more action.
I do. I'll try one more time. Why not? I got it once, so I'll do it again. Fuck it, we both. This was the other one. What the fuck? Alright, well, I critically missed. My spear comes back to me. Great.
All right, still.
Alright, I will walk forward between Zaba and the last plant and skirmish strike. Because I would not actually like to be right between Zaba and something he's trying to kill.
And that's a hit.
Little damage. Moving north. And third action will be swinging one more time. This is slashing, by the way. I don't know. No luck.
Nope. Miss. But you succeeded on the dazzle, so that's good.
I can see it. It's right there.
Vesuviac.
All right. 35 feet. Okay, it's not within range for me to go slash at it with my sword, but I can move an action over and shoot another fire ray. So I'm going to do that.
Nice. You
Hooray,
succeed
I
on
got
the dazzle.
I gotta love the dazzle. Uh-oh.
Miss by 1.
That's unfortunate. That's not worth a hero point either. I'll take the miss. That's fine.
All right, Zaba. Make yourself some chopped salad. Yeah, I'm you, buddy.
Ah, yes. These seem innately wild, so Zaba has hopes that these will be good for his sword. Not that it can get any better.
Oh, almost a crit. All right.
That elemental is fire on that one for 4.
Still standing.
All right, one more.
Not quite single-digit hit points, but very, very close.
Oh, natural 1.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
And the final attack.
Not there.
This one's wily.
It is. It is. Because it's going to... How much did you hit it for? 24. That was more than Syl, I believe. Let me check. Yes,
Yeah,
it
I only
was.
did like 11.
All right. Mr. Whip and Nene. We can see if it's going to happen. These things want it to happen so bad. Hits your AC, meets beats.
It has now officially done half of my hit points.
Oh my god.
14 on the die is still a failure. Wow, these things need to roll a natural 20 in order to trip Zaba. I just did that math. Okay.
19 would get it.
And then last one, another whip. 17 on the die is going to be a miss. Timothy, you are up.
My
Can
turn.
you finish this thing off?
I'm gonna try. Spear attack, go! I hate
the dazzle.
I hate dazzle! I'm gonna try again!
It's only DC 5.
What the fuck?
And that's a
What?
miss. All right, I think Sill's going to try to kill it. You got one more
Yeah.
action, Tim.
My one more action to throw my spear in anger at this thing and see if it fucking hits. If it hits, I'm gonna be so surprised. Ah, cool. Awesome. Fuck yeah, I love being a part of combat. I'll see you guys later.
A Sill ducks to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to flank. Is it the diagonal with where Zaba's standing?
Yeah.
With this reach? Okay. This time. Swinging. Actually, no.
Nope, natural 2 is going to miss.
And I'll swing again.
2 crew,
Jeez.
and you missed on the dazzle.
Dazzled.
I hate it. I hate it.
All right,
For you,
Vesuviac.
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 I dislike this thing. I'm going to move up 15 feet closer and shoot my last fire ray at it again, because surely I won't miss if I'm closer, right?
That's how it works.
Well, I failed on the dazzle check, so surely I won't miss.
All right, Zaba, you're up.
All right.
Just take care of this thing. Put it out of
watching
its
these
misery.
Buffoons stumble around attempting to kill this thing with every form of magic.
Here's a crit hit.
I'm guessing 56 points of slashing damage finishes this.
Yeah, it had 95 to be fair, but I don't know if you can do 95 damage. If you max everything,
It would be hard.
24,
24 double.
30, 38
48.
times 2, 76. You could do 76. All right. Well, that's the end of the encounter. As Zaba did all the work. That's true. You
I
did.
did some damage.
You did. You did. And so did a hit too.
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, yeah.
11
Hey.
points of
11.
damage.
That's right. I provide a
Look
flank.
at all these plants I found.
Good
You did
job,
great.
Zaba.
I can't really tell because everything is still kind of
Yeah.
blotchy, but are you bleeding a lot? I bandaged you
Oh,
up.
I have several large dents in my carapace.
I think I can fix that.
You were doing this blind makes me nervous.
It's fine. I've practiced it blind.
So as you're getting patched up and you're collecting the monster parts from these pistol weeds, Timothy, you notice that those salt pods that it was shooting, those are magical.
Oh, what the fuck?
And you could potentially use that as ammunition if you have a sling or something. The cool thing about these salt pods is that they have the desiccating property, meaning that if they hit a target, the target has to make a fortitude save or become clumsy.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Timothy's gonna take as much of this salt as he can. Be like, I need a gun.
Yep.
I do
And
not
if you hit
trust
a
you with
creature,
Gun.
if you hit a creature that's mostly made of water, something like an ooze or something, that's mostly made of liquid, like an ooze or water elemental, that fortitude save is a degree worse.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You found, like, the mothball equivalent for anti-slime weaponry.
Yeah, basically. I found the equivalent of a sponge for water.
It's good. It's good stuff.
But that is good stuff. And what's not good stuff is that we're ending the episode
Nah,
right now.
Sag.
So you
resting
gather up the
amongst
monster
water
parts, you harvest those salt pods, I'll put that in your inventory, and you continue on following the tracks. And we will continue on telling more of this story next week. So, that being said, thanks for listening, folks. If you like us, leave a review, leave a rating, maybe even some subscribe to our Patreon. But we're going to end the episode. You guys want to help me? May your party never end.
May your party never end.
Bye, guys.
May your party never end.
The Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path is copyright 2023. All logos, titles, and artwork are property of Skyscraper Studios and Roll for Combat and used with permission. Pathfinder is a trademark of Paizo Incorporated. The theme music is written and performed by Robbie Whiplash.